you kidding? Everybody wants to see Russell Brand, and here he is. As we know, he's a movie superstar, best-selling author, and now he's returning to his stand-up comedy roots, launching his first ever world tour. I'm just out of breath thinking about it. Also because we just ran in.
Yes.
Yeah, that also will affect your respiratory condition, dashing around, and the exuberance around Austin, of course.
Yes, there's a lot of teen hormones going on out there.
I just had some teen hormones myself, and I'm well into my 30s. He's a lovely lad.
Yes, he is.
Well, your world tour is called the Messiah Complex. Where did you come up with that name, and do you think you have the Messiah Complex?
No, because I think it might be a mental illness, that it means you think you're Jesus. There's a ward in a mental hospital in Jerusalem full of people who have this thing, the Messiah complex, which in a way will be embarrassing for them, cause a lot of conflict, but ultimately forgiveness.
So tell us about this stand-up comedy tour. You're going to all kinds of places. Do you think you'll be welcome in all of them?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. Some of your material's a little controversial, right?
Yeah, I suppose so. I think I'll be all right. I'm going to...
You don't seem too worried, actually.
He's like, whatever.
No, I don't worry about things like that. It's just going to be like a right laugh. I've got lots of places across this country, but then lots of places across Europe and the Middle East and my country. I think it's going to be quite exciting.
Give us an idea of the act.
I talk about a lot of heroes of mine. American hero, Malcolm X, Che Guevara, he's a Cuban hero, well, he's Argentinian, Jesus Christ, we don't know fully where he's from, and Gandhi, he's an Indian hero. I'm talking about all of them and how they relate to our lives now, because some of our heroes don't have integral value, so it's good to have a connection to heroes that have value.
You recently gave an interview to Esquire magazine. You talked about your marriage to Katy Perry, who you say...
you know, I was married, wasn't I?
Yes, you were. You say she's lovely and beautiful, but it's just hard, you said, isn't it? She's got a lot of options. I've got a lot of options, so you've got to really, really want it. What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What does she mean that you mean?
That you have to really work at marriage.
I think, this just in, marriage has to be worked at.
Breaking news.
Would you do it again? Would you get married again?
Yeah, I would, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I'd really like being married. Are you all married? So when I was watching you just now on the television, and I was wondering what the dynamic was, I assumed it was a kind of Mormon arrangement.
If I were only that lucky.
You're the first
There's a lot
person
of
to
other
suggest
things as well, though. It's not just multiple marriages. There's a
my
lot of
wife's
religious
so calling
practice.
me after this.
Is that the kind of marriage you're looking
Wives.
for?
Your wives, although I don't know, are they allowed to use the phone on this? Isn't this a Sabbath?
That's the Amish.
Go ahead, it
Russell,
works.
it's so nice meeting you.
You've given us a lot to think about.
Have I?
Yes.
Yes,
then it's working.
firstly, whether or not to enter into an unconventional marriage dynamic. Consider it.
Russell Brand.
Your work here is done.
When we come back.